So several years ago, when we started planning the exhibits and what we hope to share with our guests, there was a multitude of species to consider, but one that we knew that we really needed to focus on was the native venomous snakes of East Tennessee. So we are lucky that a lot of the species that we plan on exhibiting are found around the world, whereas this one is virtually found up in the mountains on either side of Knoxville. And so we sent a small team out with our primary exhibit design folks, and they got to see the habitat up close. They got to take pictures. They got to get down to what this rock looks like with the lichens and fungus and different things that are growing on it, so we could get as accurate of an exhibit as we possibly could, because timber rattlesnakes are an important species. They're declining throughout their range. Originally they were heavily persecuted because they're a venomous snake, but now there's a new fungus that is wiping them out, unfortunately, throughout their native range. It's called snake fungal disease. Timber rattlesnakes are held in a lot of zoos, but they're not commonly bred. So we also let one of our partners, Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency, know we're able to acquire 3 females earlier this summer. We brought them here, and as luck would have it, all 3 were gravid, which is the reptilian equivalent of being pregnant. And over the last week and a half, we've had 26 babies born here at Zoo Knoxville. So in this exhibit in the Ark, it's going to focus on the 2 native venomous that we have in this area, not necessarily in Knoxville per se, especially for timber rattlesnakes, but we'll have timber rattlesnakes and northern copperheads, and then a corn snake. Corn snake is completely non-venomous. It's a harmless snake. It's as close to a domesticated reptile as there could be. Hundreds of thousands of people have them as pets. But they are unfortunately killed because of their similarity due to copperheads. So we have offered our babies up to other institutions, and so far we've had several folks reach out to us saying, oh yes, we definitely need these snakes. So once we get them eating and established, we will then ship them to these other zoos. A very common question that we get is how common venomous snakes are in East Tennessee, and really for timber rattlesnakes outside of the Cumberland Plateau and the Smokies, they're going to be pretty hard to find. Northern copperheads tend to be slightly more common, but again, I've only seen a handful in Knox County, and I go out of my way to look for snakes. So a lot of folks, when they see a snake, they automatically assume the worst. They assume it's a venomous snake. They assume they're going to be chased, and they assume they're going to die within 100 steps of being envenomated. 99% of that is completely untrue. So if you encounter a snake, the best thing to do is you give the snake space, and everyone's going to be fine. We cannot wait until we can start putting animals in there to get them used to the new habitats before we open to the public. But as of now, we are right on schedule, and can't wait to share it with everyone next spring.